So this is February 2nd, 2012 in North Bay, Ontario. The reason why we just stopped here to take a quick shot here in front of the school, this is where my educational background actually began back in 1969. I began kindergarten here at J.W. Trussler Grade School. It goes from kindergarten up to grade 6. But the reason why I'm going back here is because personally I went through an academic marathon through grade school, through university, as you're very well aware, trying to find truth, I guess. I didn't realize I was looking for it back then, but this is at the base of a big hill here in North Bay called Thibault Hill. It's the intersection of Highway 11 North and Highway 11 South. So we kind of come back to the very beginning of where I was looking for truth, and kind of you all were looking for truth as well. So unfortunately, everything that I kind of learned, I kind of have to throw out the window and go back to kindergarten again and start all over. So symbolically, it's kind of like going back to the basics here. So I'm just going to have a quick look over here of where I was back when I grew up. Kind of like we got fenced in kindergarten, kind of like we all are kind of fenced in life. We learn and acquire knowledge that is given to us. We're spoon-fed it, if you will, rather than seeking it for ourselves. And the knowledge that we acquire by being spoon-fed rather than looking for ourselves for the truth, it's kind of like being fenced into a compound. And that's kind of what happened to me, is that the knowledge and acquisition of information that I had acquired over the years kind of fenced in my ability to think outside the box as actually put in. And by example, in medicine, we create physicians and doctors that we create cookie cutter doctors in which they have to fit to a mold that the system of education in which they're given fits them in that mold. Their hands cannot come outside that mold anymore once they're done. They have to think the way they were taught. They have to act the way they were taught to act, and they can't go outside that box, kind of like being inside this kindergarten room. Despite they have the ability and intellect and cognitive skills to think outside that box, they can't. They're punished for that. And unfortunately, they are bright individuals with the capacity to think for themselves, but unfortunately by a product of the education, which is now really by and large controlled by the pharmaceutical industry, we're taught how to prescribe drugs and not to think about what causes various diseases that we're actually being faced with. So unfortunately, the educational system which we're given creates us and paints us inside this fence here, and we're kind of like stuck. And we're looking out at what we think is reality. And what is real is what we're told, not what we think anymore. But we're going to take this fence here and this door, and we're going to kind of kick it open a bit here. And we're going to let a few secrets out and allow those individuals who are inside those boxes, who have the knowledge and skills and abilities to see the truth. We're going to open the doorway here so that they can actually see through here, because by doing so, we're first going to allow you to see the truth. And once you see the truth, you have to go knock on your doctor's doors and talk to them and show them what you know and open the door for them so they can come outside there with you. Because once they come out, then we can start making some significant changes in terms of our health care, because we all want to heal. We all want to cure disease. We don't want to get sick. But the sickness, unfortunately, has been created by an educational system, by the doctors knowing a fair bit, but unfortunately, knowing that fair bit is behind this door that they've been painted into. And so we're all going to come out of the box, but to do so, we have to go back to kindergarten. The things we thought we know, we don't know. And the things we believe we knew, we weren't really knowing it very well. There's a difference between knowing and understanding an issue. And I knew back when I was younger, right here in this playground here in 1969, that I didn't really know very much, but I've learned a lot over the years. And unfortunately, everything I've learned, everything I thought I knew, everything that I was taught, I only found the truth by actually letting that go. And that's kind of where we're all at right now. That's why we've started off the video series that we have for you as 1111. My kindergarten school here is at the intersection of Highways 11 South and 11 North. And if you want to get right back to the beginning of it all, get back to the very beginning of the Bible in Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 to 11, 11 again. This is in the beginning. So this whole video series is going to be in the beginning, and we'll get to the end, and the end will be a new beginning. Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end, all right? God bless you all, and we'll talk soon.